reenact that?
Fight.
Bound out, fight.
Fight.
Fighting the war.
I'm from Winnipeg.
Right from Winnipeg. Famous movie lines.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
That should be
Rival's
good,
looking
man.
good tonight.
Should go for
I'm
that.
the next one, man. Daniel Craig.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know who that is.
Well, I said the irony that that's wasted on Speewee.
Totally, exactly.
Lord knows that's the truth. That's not even a movie line. Speewee just can't handle the truth.
Yeah, man. Don't mess with me. Nice. Did you do that for your audition for But I'm Chris Jericho?
Yeah, that's right. That's Forrest Gump.
Nice job, Stickler. Yes, I know that one. Look like Brian Wilson there.
Good call. Phrases.
I love this part. Give him the heater.
Scarface.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Cinderella story.
So I got that going for me.
That's very cool.
All right. Thanks.
What a
to the
fun
great-
show already.
Already, it's a
man.
fun show.
Just
Thanks
out
to
of the
great
gates.
Rod Stickler for amazing intro. Winnipeggers, number 90. Famous movie lines. How crazy is that? Number 90.
No shit. I can't believe we got past number 4.
I can't believe we got past number 1. The show almost ended at, I think, episode 10 or something like that. We almost,
Huge blowout. Too much of the drink. So now we barely even drank. We're just here, naturally, organically.
if we were sober, we'd have nothing to talk about. Let's be honest. We'd be sitting there like this.
Well, we don't really know that because we've never tried.
Yeah. When did we meet again?
So literally walked off the stage with Fuzzy straight onto the air here with the Winnipeggers, from rock and roll hero to
Loser.
Well, welcome to Winnipeggers 90 famous movie lines written by Dave. We're very excited to be here with you guys, and we're just going to kick it off right away. Get right to the nitty gritty. I know you guys are waiting for this. So. Well, Dave, what do you got?
I mean, being apart makes the heart grow fonder. Not hearing back for a while, it just makes the love stronger for me. I like a challenge in life. I always have. So, it's not like the last place that we went to see. They had put me up in a nice house. There was a pool there, and then they decided no. They decided no off a pitch meeting in Ryboat. I didn't really know what it was. I feel really good about this one. The hard to get thing has always been big in my books. I like that. I don't want to be loved that much. I need to fight for it. I'm a hunter, and I couldn't feel better about this one.
Yeah, me too. I play the long game. I'm not going to use like one line and just get a girl to come home with me. I'm gonna stalk her for months and months and months and send her letters.
Stalker, the long game.
Yeah. Well, you say stalker, I say romance, but.
Well, yeah, I mean, last week we said, we would hear by this Friday. We didn't. Sunday now. We actually got one email a couple weeks ago or a week ago saying that they were going to have some meetings, but people were out for vacation.
Yeah, people have been away, which is understandable. There's people on
Sounds like a
vacation.
little bit of a stroke job to me, Dave.
Oh, I hope not. I mean, not to wait that long and have that happen. We'll see what happens, I still believe. And
so along those lines, we want to ask you guys, the family, we're thinking about doing something extra for the show, a Patreon type of a thingy. If we did do that, would you guys support us or would you leave us in the dust? Are you freeloaders all across the board, or would you kick a couple bucks into the hat to keep it going? Because this show is expensive. Let me tell you, buying cameos for
the cameos are killing us.
They're killing us. The bills are piling up.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to make ends meet. So
Yeah.
if we might take it somewhere else. If we do that, will you follow us or will you drop us like a hot potato?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, what's your offer? You know, we were thinking like $7 or $8, $3 or $4, somewhere in there. What are you guys comfortable with paying? Let us know what you think. What do they call it when we're kind of doing a test of our audience right now? You know, you're behind the mirror and you're asking the customer, what do you think of the show? What do you think of Dave, Rybo, and Chris? And what do you think if you had to pay, theoretically, if you had to pay to see us, what you might pay and what you feel comfortable with, and how many of you would pay so we can send that into Salesforce and figure out what we might make each year, corporate as we are.
How many of you would drop us like a hot potato, just like we'll drop you if we get signed by the corporation?
That's right. That's what we want to know.
Don't worry about loyalty because we have none for any of you. Speaking of which, great comments over the last few weeks about the shows. We should probably read a few fan letters here. I think we should do that. Your cards and letters have been coming in. Your messages on MySpace, we appreciate them. So we have some comments here. Angela Don, only on the Winnipeggers will you hear stories involving a drunk curling team, a talking parrot, and Chris making a nerdy teacher question his career choice.
She's right.
And of course, it's from Liquid Lunch, which has done huge numbers for us. Rustic Beauty says, you guys have great Liquid Lunch stories. When I was 16, my friend's mom took me under her wing. She'd keep extra wine coolers on hand for me. After school, every day we'd have our liquid lunch and watch slasher films and talk about true crime cases. Good.
Every day is a little excessive.
Slasher films, booze. I love it.
What more do you need?
Yeah.
Vaughn Brown said these stories are the best, laughing so hard. Jamie Renee, hilarious episode. Really enjoyed Liquid Lunches. And tonight's sponsor commercial was by far the best. Which one was that, Rybo? Was that the funeral home one?
I think so.
Oh, it could be. Our weed is legal in Canada.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
There are those because they are literally on every corner. Like they.
Oh yeah, it's like the Starbucks of Canada.
It's horrible now. It's like there's probably 5 to each McDonald's that there is.
Yes,
that's how much there is. It's
okay. So we had also too the question about a rat. To rat on someone means to snitch on them.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. Also a ring rat as well. Let's say a copulator with a wrestler means having sex.
Oh.
Okay. So that's not neither one of those is it, but we will tell you at the end of the episode what a rat is in Winnipeg.
Yeah. We'll not show you, but we'll tell you.
All right. Speewee memes. Oh, we haven't seen Speewee memes for a while.
Yeah.
Like Dave, I also say Tuesday instead of Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
A rat is an 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. It's not drugs. Okay. I think. Let's see. Reagan says, Chris, I think sandwich will be a great new Winnipeggers catchphrase. What was that? Did we say sandwich? I'm not sure.
I guess we did. I mean, she wouldn't have just heard that.
You can start it. You can get it going without
enjoy every sandwich.
Bridget Hewlett says drunk curling. Have to love that. Is rat someone who is fake? That's not it either. We will tell you at the end of the show. Wow. And the last one is by Travis Kitchens. It says, what's the song Porksky Porksky that they keep singing? I don't even know if it's a song. It's just kind of it's more of just like a funeral dirge. You just keep repeating it. It's like a mantra. Yeah. Porksky, Porksky. Next week for Dave has a Porksky, but not this week.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, we appreciate you guys leaving your comments. And like I said, we will tell you at the end of the show what a rat means in Winnipeg.
Looking so long at these pictures of Laun.
Oh, Laun.
Oh, that was nice. It's nice to have a little break every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, you maybe not. You don't get really. You maybe don't get a really fast break, but you might get a Laun break.
There you go. So we're doing movie lines. We've got a great sponsor this week. because I just came off stage, I didn't even get a chance to watch it and have really no idea who the
Uh-oh.
sponsor is. Rybo,
Oh.
do we know who the sponsor is this week?
I think it's this. This is an actual real life sponsor. We finally got someone. Just
Real. Oh,
I
this
think
a
her name
real
is Lisa. Is this
Oh.
the one? Is this the right one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she just sent me a thing and said, "Yeah, I'd like to sponsor the show." So I haven't really watched it either. I just passed it on to you. So
I'm gonna have to just throw a flag on the play. She sent you a thing on what?
Yeah.
I
What?
just, on my cell phone, she somehow must have got my text phone number.
So she sent you a text in some way.
I guess
Yeah.
she sent me a text and I forwarded it
All
to
right.
you.
Well, we appreciate our today's sponsor, Lisa.
When was the last time you put yourself in the best? Looking for some action in a new or used car, van, or something that rhymes with truck? Maybe you're just looking to purchase a Hummer, but maybe you want more, a motorcycle, or do you prefer something on all fours? Something with a hard body and a soft interior? Something wicked? Maybe leather? Maybe tweed? I can give you a whip or anything else you need because I deliver excitement. It's what I do. Our future depends on the service I give to you. So if you want to be a man, you need a luxury sedan with lots of room in the back, maybe something with a rack. If you want it, you got it. You've been inside other cars, but you've never been in the best. So call 1-900-BEST now. I've been waiting for you since 1987.
Your voice makes me feel weird.
down below.
Dave's got a soft on from Rybo's women voice.
Well, that okay. Truth be told, that commercial says probably more about me than it does about her.
Yeah, right.
It's just kind of one of these things where you're trying to sell a product. I understand you're trying to sell a car, and there's something about girls and cars, and I've never really understood it. It's just like kind of like every guy likes girls and or cars, so you get a nice girl to sell cars. Or a nice car to sell girls. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know what exactly is happening there, but if you call the number, I'm sure you'll find out.
It's amazing. I love it. Great stuff there. So please call the number and support Lisa. 1-900-THE-BEST. Dave, I noticed you kind of were frowning a little bit while I was showing that commercial. You got some stuff that's bugging you, maybe?
The commercial was fine. There's just some other stuff that's been on my mind and it's been
Really?
irritating me lately. Yeah,
Issues lately?
it's a good commercial.
Dave's rant. He's really pissed. It's excellent. Dave's rant. Let's watch him lose his shit.
This long dramatic pauses. It's killing me when people are doing that. They're not. It's not that important what you have to say. You don't need to sit there and pause. Talking out loud in a waiting room. There's a couple things that are bugging me about that. I had to go to the doctor's just to check up on the old shoulder and broke the wing there last year.
You just had a birthday.
Had a birthday, almost died. Almost dying every day. But they talk in the waiting room. Guy's talking to his wife very loudly next to me, and I'm in this waiting room and talking about, well, maybe we'll go to the keg, but sometimes I don't like the keg. Sometimes they don't cook the meat good. You got to go to the right keg, and it's just going on, and it's so predictable. I was really close to just telling him off. And then another guy I saw, he has the ear things, iPods, pads. The things that go in your ear.
Earbuds.
They don't have a cord anymore. I don't know if you've seen these things. They go right in your ear, and you can talk through them. And people are talking. They're just walking around. They're in the mall. They're talking. One guy, I'm snowboarding. I'm at Lake Louise, and a guy comes by me. Oh, of course, a skier. Snowboarder would never be caught dead doing this. Right. Skier's got the helmet on and the desante and the whole, deal. And he's got, he's talking. He's like closing a deal or something. He's like, wow, $10,000 less. That's the best I can do. Is flying down a black diamond by me. I'm thinking this is stupid. This customer, he should see what's going on. He should know the real you because this is awful. Not a big fan of blinking, I try not to blink anymore. I get the dry eyes. This is a problem with the eyes, so I'm trying not to do a lot of blinking.
That should help.
I don't like the, this is getting a little bit, I don't want to take over the show. I got a couple, there have been things that are really bugging me, but don't decorate your house in empties. Okay. Stop it with showing off beer bottles and coasters, Molson Export, Labatt's Blue, Milwaukee Wood Light, or whatever the hell it is. I don't want to see your beer bottles. It's gross. It's disgusting. You probably didn't sterilize them. They're just up on the wall. The slow talkers, wow. And it's not an intelligence thing. It's just they think they're so important. It's like, listen to how slow I'm going to talk. Long story long, right? Long story short. I said I didn't like that phrase. It's actually long story long when these slow talkers get going.
Of course.
Yeah, there's more stuff. We got a lot to talk about, these movie lines and everything. But if you're over the age of 9, you stop throwing your own birthday party. Just saying, and not bringing anybody out on purpose on this, but you don't throw your own birthday. You can if you're 50 and you live in Vegas, you throw your own party. Happy birthday, Red Cup Geoff.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday to Red Cup Geoff. Here's the Red Cup. Had a big 50th birthday, so
happy birthday. Yeah.
There's a girl in one of our opening bands. They're called GFM. They're 3 sisters. They travel with their parents or like their managers and stuff. She's celebrating her 18th birthday tomorrow on tour.
Nice.
17 years old on tour.
Wow.
Homeschooled. They pulled the kids out of school to be in the band. The band is great. They're called GFM. 17 years old she is.
Excellent. Happy birthday. What's her first name?
Her first name is Lulu.
Lulu. Right on.
Nice.
So
Red Cup Lulu.
Lots of birthdays.
Same thing happened to me, except I wasn't on tour with you. I just snuck out to play an opening slot at the zoo.
Ribo has a birthday every day.
Pretty
much. When is your birthday, Ribo? Is it in April?
April 30th. It's coming up.
We got to have Ribo's birthday bash.
Ribo's live birthday bash. That'd be fun.
You're only 47, 48?
Yeah, I'm up to 39 again.
Okay, I can't do another, get all the cameos and stuff. We'll wait till next year.
It has to be 50.
It has to be 50.
All right. So best famous movie lines. I was looking for like a thespian for this. And so I sent in a request to a famous British actor who did not respond in time. So I went for another famous British actor who's more of a comedian from Hot Fuzz and from Shaun of the Dead. Nick Frost is here this week to tell us his favorite movie lines. Take it away, Nick.
Please say hi to the Winnipeggers. Hello, Winnipeggers. Speewee, Ribo, and Irvas. What are you? Are you like a band or something? The Winnipeggers? Or maybe a sports team? I don't know. This is from Irvas. Hey, you're one of the Winnipeggers. I just said that. Let us know your all-time favourite movie lines. Oh, my God. Can I just say, for someone who has like a severe ADHD, having to just remember lines from movies is really difficult for me. But let me try. I like the line, snakes. Why did you have to be snakes? That was a terrible Indiana Jones impression. I like this line too. They're digging in the wrong place. There's a lot here from Indiana Jones. My other one is when Indy goes like that. Belloc. I like that line. I like this line. I've heard there is a place in a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up. That's one of mine. I hope you don't mind. The Winnipeggers. There's just so many. I think that's my problem with my brain. There's just so many. Get me a geodetic survey map of Wyoming. I love Close Encounters. So that's like my favourite film. So that's my favourite one. I also like the bit at the beginning when the guy says, I wouldn't know what kind of report to file over. And the guy says, yeah, neither do I. I don't know. I think you'll have to show me a massive list of really great lines, and I do. The one here that Irvis has put down, Irvis from the Winnipeggers has put down, e.g., Luke, I am your father, etc.
Good examples.
I don't think he said etc. at the end of that line. It's weird. You got a few lines. You got Indiana Jones. That was fun. They're digging in the wrong place. I did it again. That's twice. But look, whatever you are, if you're a sports team or if you're a young band, hip band, enjoy your life. Speewee, Ribo, and Nervous. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Nick
You had fun with that. I love the
Yeah,
fact
he sounded a lot like Terry Gilliam, so I really enjoyed that. Or Terry Jones, actually. Terry Jones.
good call. I love the fact that he was
A little bit of Richie Gervais too, kind of.
Yeah, literally in bed. I love he was literally in bed for that.
Yeah, I don't know if I liked that. That was my one issue with it. I thought he was good. He was complimentary. He signed off nice, but it was like, how fucking lazy do you need to be? You just lie there and do a quick cameo, and how much did that cost us? That's why we need money, right?
If you're doing a cameo and you're wearing a gurney and you're on a gurney, forget it. It's too much. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's overkill. It was nice though. He was good. He was funny.
Have you seen him before in Shaun of the Dead? Have you seen Shaun of the Dead, you guys, or Hot Fuzz?
No.
I'm familiar though.
I heard that line before about Luke being the father, and I believe it is. I think that I'm might possibly be your father, Luke, or something, if I remember.
It's from All My Children, a soap opera.
Oh, okay. All of my children.
Thanks to Nick Frost. He had fun with that. I like that. They're digging in the wrong place, Sala. So famous movie lines. Dave, you wrote it.
Yeah.
Why don't you start it off?
Okay. Well, I've watched some movies over the years. Everyone kind of knows that. I even took a screenwriting course and really into the real good movies, the story movies. So I'll start with 1983's On Golden Pond. Henry Fonda, Katharine Hepburn, and the great line from there is when Katharine Hepburn is Ethel Thayer is her name in the movie, and she says to Norman, who is Henry Fonda, she goes, "Come here, hurry, Norman, the loons, they're welcoming us back, Norman." And I just thought, that touches the heart, They don't write movies like that anymore. Look at the loons, Arthur. Look at the loons on Golden Pond. So that was how I'd like to start the show off.
Rybo, can you do an imitation of Martin Short imitating Katharine Hepburn, please?
It looks like that she had. No, the loans. Look, Henry, the loans.
Look at the loans.
It's really just my grandma with just like going through a seizure at the time.
Oh, that's amazing. Good. All right, Rybo, take it away. What you got?
I thought if I knew Dave's were all going to be old. I can't believe 1983. That's probably the newest one.
I think it is.
Yeah. Everything else is like everything I thought was going to be like, he was looking at you, kid, and earlier.
I went even earlier to the Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Let's just say nothing.
Yeah,
anyway, continue. Give us what you got.
He would take a line from an old silent film if he could, but he can't. I liked I love Monty Python. So there's certain things that just stick in your head, and that the whole she turned. How do we know she's a witch? She turned me into a newt. A newt? Well, I got better. I really like that.
That's a great one. Yeah, I love that too. That's awesome.
Chris, I also like that from Holy Grail when you've got there's a couple classics, of course. It's just the flesh wound when the Black Knight gets both of his arms chopped off, and then when they have the crazy attack rabbit. What's he gonna do? Nibble me bottom, and then it just goes. Monty Python, very, very quotable all throughout. I think it's now for something completely different, where it's like, now we're going to do a man on the street interview, and it shows Terry Jones on a house, and he yells, "I'm not on the street, you fairy."
Nice.
Yes, good. Dave.
I'll go to let's see. I made a little list earlier just because I was thinking about this. George C. Scott from The Changeling. I mean, I don't need to look at a list to tell you this one. It's a big part of my life. But when he says, the ghost that's haunting the house is the crippled little boy whose father kills him in a bathtub in the late 1800s, and the kid's haunting the home, and George C. Scott's freaked out. He finally realizes that the kid's been doing this all along, and he goes, "What do you want from me? What do you want from me?" And then he's looking at.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? It's a hand. It's a hand.
Dave, you sound exactly like him, man. That's
a hand.
Spot on.
What does the hand mean? Explain that.
Well, there's a scene where he's digging up the well because he has this dream, and he finds out this is where the kid is buried. He wants to find the body. He wants to, figure out this whole story. So he goes down there, and they're digging, and he's got the cops are there because there's all this paranormal stuff that's been happening, and he sees just the hand come up through the soil as they're digging, and he just goes, "It's a hand. It's a hand." And I just you go, the kid, he's scared.
Hit the remote. Turn it off.
I think you're the biggest fan of The Changeling that I've ever met.
It's a great film. It's
Yeah.
a drama film. It's scary as hell, and it's just a really cool story. I mean, a haunted house, a kid that's haunting it. You know, what is your name? They're doing a seance, and the little voice that plays back on the recorder goes, Joseph. So perfect. It's perfect. There's a seance scene that'll scare the hell out of you.
Loves it. Hey, one of the classic lines that Stickler show there was when Harry met Sally, where the woman says, Meg Ryan fakes an orgasm at the restaurant, and then the waiter goes over to this old lady and she goes, "I'll have what she's having." He put that in there. That is Billy Crystal's mother.
Oh, that's
Really?
funny. Really?
Oh,
That's
really?
great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool
That's
one.
pretty cool. So that's a little tidbit there, little fact.
Yeah. A little. I think another super quotable movie is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
One of the all-time greatest. English motherfucker, do you speak it? I like that line. Does he look like a bitch? No. Then why are you trying to fuck him like a bitch? He's talking about Marcellus Wallace.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face is one of my favorites. He goes, and when Butch asks him a question, the guy goes, "My name's Paul. That's between y'all." The bartender says that, and then he goes, "Why the fuck did you ask me then?" Just like all those little lines, little asides, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very, very good stuff. And all those dialogue movies. What is it? The Coen brothers have tons. Big
Oh, yeah.
Lebowski could pretty much quote the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fellow Seamus. A fellow Seamus. What are you, like an Irish monk? No, is Irish monk? What is it? Did I fuck it up?
It sounded like that. Was that like an Irish monk? I can't remember. Nobody fucking with the Jesus. I remember that.
Yeah.
But I do
Probably
like.
should've- Go ahead.
I do love these ones that are just like, again, like you say, like the lines that surpass the movies or whatever. And Lebowski had tons of those, and even just well, one of the big 80s ones was "Show me the money," right? Jerry Maguire.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
But
of
then
course.
Big Lebowski was, "Where's the money, Lebowski?
Yeah,
Where's
right.
my money, you bum?"
Yeah.
They kind of took it over.
You're a bum, Lebowski.
I'm glad they took it over because they should.
Yeah.
Of course, the classic, the dude abides.
Dude abides is the biggest line from that film, I bet. Yeah.
My all-time favorite one is when he gets assaulted by the cop at the beach town, and then he gets in the taxi, and Peaceful Easy Feeling comes on. It's the big black dude is driving. He's like, the Eagles? You don't like the Eagles? Fuck, man, I've had a rough night. I fucking hate the fucking Eagles, man. Get the fuck out of my cab. Get out.
Oh, you got.
Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead.
Well, okay, I'll give you the line first, see if you can guess the film. This is a good one. The last miracle I did was the 1969 Mets. Before that, I think you have to go back to the Red Sea.
What is that from?
Oh, God, George Burns, right? 1977. When Burns is, and that's so funny. It's the last time the Mets won the World Series, right? It's the last miracle I did. Before that, it was parting the Red Sea because I'm God, right? So that's what a good film, right?
That's funny.
One of our all-time favorites. I'm surprised you haven't used any Bergman quotes yet.
Oh, they're coming. If we can move a little faster, I got lots of them.
The Seventh Seal. Let's get to it. I was like, here's something. You guys guess this. There's a few movies that you don't know right away, but listen. Do you smell something? Ghostbusters. I like that one. What
okay.
about
It's doing 3.
those aren't pillows?
Nice.
Steve Martin,
Trains
John
on.
Candy,
Yeah,
Planes, Trains on.
What about
One of my
life moves
favorite-
pretty fast?
Sorry?
If you don't stop and look around once in a while,
Ferris
you can
Bueller's
miss
Day
it.
Off.
Yeah, there we go.
But let's hold on a second before you continue on. One of my favorites from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is it's not even a very famous one. When Steve Martin punches John Candy in the stomach really hard, and John Candy goes, "You punched me in the stomach. That's how Houdini died. You know." That's how Houdini died. You know? I actually Googled it, and Houdini did die from getting punched in the stomach because he had like a really bad. He had a really bad. What's it called? The thing that explodes your appendix. So
Nice. Yeah.
that's how Houdini died. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And Houdini didn't have a weight problem either. John
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, we talked before the break. We were going to do one each, but sorry, Ryan wasn't there for that meeting. Should I go?
Yes, go.
What do you got?
We're allowed to discuss, though.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I
There's
just
no rules.
Okay. Well, we did have one, but you were away from the television. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
So before you do it, I got it. I have to get it right. He goes, "I'm a brother Seamus," and Lebowski goes, "What the fuck is that? An Irish monk?" That's the line. A brother Seamus. Seamus is a private detective, and he goes, "I'm a brother Seamus," because he thinks that Lebowski's a private detective, and he obviously is not, and he's the Irish monk. So go ahead. I got it right.
1961, Through a Glass Darkly, Ingmar Bergman film. You've got Minus, okay, who was played by Lars Pasgard, and he says to his sister, he says,
Great,
"Wir
Lars.
stehen darin da, sein Slim, Heinstein," which means, "I wonder if everyone is caged in. You in your cage and me in mine. Each in his own little cube, everybody." He says this to his lover, who happens to be his sister, Karine, played by Harriet Andersson, and that's Through a Glass Darkly from 1961. So that's a real famous line in movie history for sure.
Can you say it again, the German version?
Winslines, Hans Verleinspins, Flaunzebreibenstein. Karine.
It's not exactly we're gonna need a bigger boat, but it's good though.
I love how I cross it out, done. I do a little cross out on my notes.
Ribo.
How about Today's a Good Day to Die?
Oh.
Flatliners.
Oh, yeah.
Love that movie when I saw that. We always, the story of, where they flatline themselves, so they kind of go dead and they come back, they revive themselves so they can experience what death is like. And they all kind of experience some problem that they had with the past, some wrong that they did, some sin that they did that they have to cope with. So after I saw that, I thought Barb, Stewart was going to come back and kill me.
Don't drink.
I don't like anybody that drinks.
You're in grade 3.
I'll give you guys a few and see if you can get them. Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Airplane 2, probably.
Very nice, Airplane.
Nice, Brian.
What do you think of this beaver? It's quite impressive, but that's not the point. That's from
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, Naked Gun. Okay. You'll shoot
My
your
favorite
eye
line. Sorry, my favorite line from Police Squad is where Leslie Nielsen. I know it's not a movie, but Leslie Nielsen's playing a locksmith. So he and this mob is taking over of this the street, and he's playing this locksmith. And at one point, he walks into the criminal's office and he goes, "Who are you? And how'd you get in here?" And he goes, "I'm the locksmith, and I'm the locksmith." Love that line. That's great.
Well played. I like
It's pretty
that one.
funny. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, how about
Go
this
ahead.
one? You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh, yeah. Christmas Story.
Nice.
Christmas story.
So you're telling me there is a chance.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shoot. Yeah.
That was Dumb and Dumber.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Would you ever go out with me? Maybe a 1 in a million chance. So you're telling me there is a chance. Here's a good one. Eat my shorts.
Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
Good point.
Squeeze me, baking powder.
Oh, Austin Powers,
Close, Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. Okay.
Yeah.
Close
and
enough.
I'll give you one more. That boy's good. Randy Watson. That boy's good. That's Coming to America when they're watching the sexual chocolate Randy Watson.
Okay.
That boy's good.
Nice.
Nice.
Dave?
I've got a few. Then I guess about this one. You guys will know this one for sure. After all, the wool from a black sheep. After all, the wool from a black sheep is just as warm, right? Oh, you don't know? That's Sister Margarita, Anna Lee, played by Anna Lee. That's The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
That's when she was supporting Maria's despite her free-spirited ways, right?
How old are you?
What?
Sound of music. Fucking hell.
I remember Dave was really excited when Talkies first came out. He was like, "This is gonna be great."
He didn't like it as much. He didn't like the change. I don't like this all this noise in my theater.
And what's all this Technicolor stuff? I liked it when movies were black and white. This colors business is no good.
I'll give you a newer one, okay? Because I'm not a heathen. All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay, you're gonna love this. Let me get into character. Okay. You don't understand. I could have been. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Right?
Is that a
Rocky.
Puerto Rican Marlon Brando?
That's Terry Malloy. Yes, that's Terry Malloy from Out on the Waterfront, 1951. And that's to his older brother, Charlie Rod Strieger, the great Rod Strieger actor. So he's just, you don't understand. I could have had class. I'm so bad at Brando. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Right?
It's actually Rod Steiger, not Rod Strieger. The great Rod Strieger. You know, we're all big fans here of the great Rod Strieger.
Don't blow up my spot. This is my favorite movie.
Okay. I love one of my all-time favorite last lines of a movie is John Carpenter's The Thing, where McCready is sitting there with Keith David, and we don't know for sure if the thing has inhabited one of them, what's going to happen. And they go, and Keith David goes, "What are we going to do? What should we do?" And Kurt Russell goes, "Let's just sit here a while, see what happens." And then it goes to black. It's like, awesome. What an awesome movie.
Cool.
Yeah. What a freaky movie.
I like
that. Oh, yeah.
Nuts.
Because you know what? You got to think about it. Like, you don't know for sure what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know, like, are these guys, is the monster dead? Is the monster living in one of them? Is the monster living in both of them? And if the monster's in one of them, he's going to kill the other guy and just wait until summer comes and then go kill the entire world. And we don't know which one it is.
I like it.
There you
awesome.
go. Ribo,
lovely.
Last ones here.
What about can someone get this walking carpet out of my way?
Oh, Princess Leia from
Laugh
Star
it up,
Wars.
Fuzzball, which is a nice one too. I like because you get to use that a lot, right? What about I like in Easy Money when he was Ronnie goes to the department store and there's the two like twins there, the bald guys or whatever. And he's like, "Where'd you find these guys? Noah's Ark." Hey, one more wood on you and he gets it all right.
You want some home fries? I can't eat on my home fries. He's got that much little home fry for the diet. Rodney's very quotable in movies as well.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, the Caddyshack.
Hey, look at this hat. You buy a hat like this, give you a free bowl of soup. Looks good on you, though.
Looks good on you. Hey, take a card, any card.
Such
Lovely.
good stuff. I got a couple too if you want some more. Like,
lay it down.
I'll give you some newer stuff because I know you guys are kind of ridiculing me here. But how about The Big Chill? I just watched the movie, and that's from 1983. It's not super old. And what a great movie. And Sam Weber, played by Tom Berenger, he says to his ex-girlfriend, okay, so they're back at the house from, their friend dies after college, and that was his girlfriend, and she's moved on, he's moved on, and he says to her, and she's played by Jo Beth Williams, and he says, "So how's your life?" And she goes, "Oh, great, how's yours?" He goes, "Not so great." And she says, "So we're telling the truth then." I just love that. It's just so sweet. It's like they've been through the war, they've been divorced and everything. How's your life? Great. Where you taking my kid? Dun, dun. Right? Love to Burn, Neil Young, Ragged Glory. They know what I'm talking about. They know.
Gotcha.
The people know.
Here's another great final line. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah.
Hear that? And Back to the Future.
Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a classic.
That's a car show movie.
Car.
Yeah.
Got any final ones there, Rye?
Some more Airplane. Airplane was something we quoted all the time. We have clearance. Roger. What's our vector, Victor? So wait a minute. You served over Unger, and Unger served underdone.
That's probably one of Ribo's commercials.
Yeah.
Here's a good one from. I got one from Dawn of the Dead. When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. That's a great one.
Right. Right.
Go ahead, Dave. Take us home. Last one.
Oh, Porky's 1982. Why do they call you meat? Come in the bushes and I'll show you. That's from the so stupid. Or I wish I was never born. Jimmy Stewart, It's a Wonderful Life, 1947. So there you have it. Those are my favorite type of movies and lines.
How about Judge Reinhold when he's whacking off in the bathroom and Phoebe Cates walks in? Doesn't anybody knock anymore?
How about Anthony
We don't
Michael
know.
Hall? Ma, I never tossed off to anyone. I never tossed off. I never. You told me you were combing your hair.
Is that Breakfast Club?
Weird
That's,
science.
Oh, right. Right. I had a Breakfast Club one. You know what I did to get in here? Nothing. I just didn't have anything better to do. Ali Sheedy, Breakfast
Oh,
Club,
right.
1985, baby.
Actually,
Being
that's
bad feels pretty good.
Eat My Shorts is actually from Breakfast Club too.
Right.
Oh, good one.
This aggression will not stand, man. That's another great. Or they're taking him into the limo. Careful, man. There's a beverage here. Great stuff. And that's like, just like your opinion, man. So, Smokey, this isn't Vietnam. There are rules.
I'm 50.
Anyway.
This is how a 50-year-old dances now.
That we have, yeah. If he only knows movies from the 50s and the 60s. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks to 1-900, the best. Make sure you give her a call for a Hummer. And thanks to Rod Stickle for the amazing intro. Thanks to Nick Frost for not getting out of bed to give us a great cameo. Some great lines for movies. You're thinking in the wrong place. There's a bunch of Indiana Jones ones that we.
Oh, let's do a part 2. This has been a great show. I love.
Hang on, hang on, Rady. We go for a ride. Dr.
Let's do
Jones,
it.
you cheat, Dr. Jones.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week. We're doing,
Oh wait, we gotta tell them what a rat
Oh
is.
shit, that's right.
Tie it together.
Thank you, Rival. You want to take this one, guys? Rival, Dave.
Do we tell them or just show them?
You can take it, Chris. It's your. We don't want to take over the show or anything.
Yeah.
So apparently, a rat is where you
Show.
pull your pants down and expose your junk. You expose your franks and beans. If you
Yeah.
will.
Frank and beans.
You got ratted.
Yeah, your
Here's a line,
cock and
too.
balls. Yeah,
Frank
That's
and
what it is.
beans. We got a bleeder.
There's another one. Perfect. So that's it, guys. So if you want to throw a rat, you expose yourself and you'll get arrested for that in public. But if
And
you're
we'll
at
show
home,
you
fun
next-
for all your friends.
next week. We'll show you what a flying squirrel is. It's very similar.